Hey everyone, welcome back to English Podcast with Zico.
And Sarah, we're so happy you're here with us today.
If you want to improve your English without stress or boring lessons,
you're in exactly the right place.
In this episode, we've got something super practical for your everyday English.
So put on your headphones, relax,
and let's get started.
Well, today we are tackling three little words that can be, let's say, a little tricky for a lot of English learners. We're diving into the world of either, neither, and rather.
Oh, yes, the tricky trio. These are super common, but I hear learners mix them up all the time. You know, when to use which one and where they go in a sentence. It can definitely get confusing.
Exactly. They all kind of sound similar, they look similar. It's a perfect storm for confusion. So our goal today is to demystify them. We're going to break it down, make it simple, and give you tons of examples you can actually use. Sound good?
Sounds perfect. Let's do it.
All right, let's kick things off with the first one on our list, either. So at its most basic level, either is all about a choice, usually a choice between two things and only two things.
Right. Like the classic example a teacher would give is, you can have either the chocolate cake or the vanilla ice cream. You have to pick one.
Now I want cake. But yes, that's the perfect structure. You have either or. It connects two options. You can have this one or you can have that one.
Exactly. We can either watch a movie at home or we can go to the park. Simple.
Simple enough, right? But, and there's always a but with English grammar, isn't there?
Always.
This is where it starts to get a little messy. Either also pops up in negative sentences.
Ah, yes, the negative agreement. This is the big one, I think. This is where most of the confusion comes from.
I think so too. It's when you're agreeing with something negative someone just said. So let's workshop this. Let's say I tell you, I don't really like horror movies. What could you say if you feel the same way?
Okay, so if I also don't like horror movies, I could say, I don't like them either.
Perfect, exactly. See how either comes at the very end of the sentence? That's the key. It's like saying me too, but for a negative sentence.
That's a great way to think about it. Like if you say, I like pizza, I say, me too. If you say, I don't like anchovies, I say, I don't either. It serves the same purpose.
Exactly the same purpose. It's like saying also not. You know, I also don't like them. But it just sounds a bit clunky, a bit robotic.
Yeah, nobody really talks like that. I don't like them either is just so much more natural and smooth.
So much more natural. Let's try another one. This is a common situation for students. I haven't finished my homework yet.
Oh, I haven't finished my homework either. And that's not even a lie right now.
Ha, I believe you. But you used it perfectly. So listeners, if you hear a negative statement like I can't, or I don't, or I wasn't, and you agree, you can just make your own negative sentence and tag either onto the end. It's that simple.
And what about one last little thing on this one, the pronunciation? I feel like this causes some friendly debate.
Oh yeah, the great debate. Do you say either or either?
Exactly. What camp are you in, Zico?
You know, I don't think I'm in a camp. I think I switch between them without even noticing. It depends on the flow of the sentence, maybe. What about you?
Same. I really don't think about it. I think I might say either a bit more, but honestly, both sound completely normal to me. And the answer is, they're both correct.
Yes, thank you. Both are totally 100% correct. It's really just a matter of personal preference or maybe regional dialect. No one's going to misunderstand you.
Nope, so don't stress about that part. Either, it doesn't matter. People will understand you either way.
Hey, nice one. See what she did there? Using the word in the explanation. Very meta.
Okay, so that's either. Now, what about its very close, very negative relative, neither?
Right. Neither is basically not either. It's got the negative built right into it, which is super important to remember. You don't need another not or don't in the sentence with it.
Yes, that is the number one mistake I see. People saying things like, I don't like neither. No. The N in neither is your not.
Exactly. It's what we call a double negative, and we try to avoid that in standard English. So let's go back to my horror movie example. I said, I don't like horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, I don't like them either, which is perfect. But you could also use neither to say the exact same thing. How would you do that?
I would say, neither do I.
Boom, there it is. Neither do I. It's short, it's efficient, and it means the exact same thing as I don't like them either.
And notice the word order there. It's a little bit flipped. It's inverted. It's neither, then the auxiliary verb, in this case do, and then the subject I. Neither do I.
Let's try another. If I say, I can't speak German.
You'd say, neither can I. You match the auxiliary verb.
Okay, one more. If I say, I wasn't paying attention.
Neither was I. It's a really useful little formula once you get the hang of it.
It really is. Now, what about the super duper informal version?
Oh, you have to mean me neither.
I mean, me neither. You hear this all the time in conversations. I don't like spinach. Me neither.
Totally. It's definitely more casual. You probably wouldn't write it in a formal email to your boss.
Right. Dear Mr. Smith, I am unable to attend the meeting on Friday. And he replies, me neither. Probably not the best look.
Definitely not. But speaking with friends, me neither is perfect. It's fast, it's easy, everyone uses it.
Okay, so there's one other way we use neither, and it's similar to the either or structure.
You're talking about neither nor.
I am neither nor. This is for connecting two negative ideas in one sentence. And I would say this is quite formal.
For sure. Like, you might read in a book, he had neither food nor water.
Exactly. Or, I have neither the time nor the energy to argue about this.
It sounds quite dramatic, doesn't it? In everyday conversation, you'd probably just say, I don't have the time or the energy.
100%. But it's good to know, especially for reading and writing. And just like either, the pronunciation can be neither or neither.
Yep, same deal. Both are fine. Pick your favorite. No one will notice.
All right, are you ready for our final word of the day, the last member of the trio?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Okay, we've done either and neither. Now it's time for rather. And this one's a bit of a different animal. It's all about preference.
Right. What you want or what you would prefer to do over another option.
The most common way you'll hear this is in the phrase, I'd rather, which of course almost everyone shortens to I'd rather.
I'd rather have tea than coffee. You're choosing tea. You're stating your preference clearly.
Exactly. Notice the structure there. I'd rather do something than do something else. The than is a really common partner for rather. I'd rather stay in tonight than go out.
Yeah, and it's a really useful and kind of polite way to turn something down.
Oh, that's a great point. It is very polite.
Yeah, like if a friend says, hey, want to go see that new action movie? You could just say no, but it's a bit blunt.
A little harsh. Yeah, it might hurt their feelings.
But if you say, I'd rather see the comedy that just came out, it feels softer. You're still saying no to their idea, but you're offering an alternative preference.
Or even just, I think I'd rather just have a quiet night in. It's polite. It expresses your preference without just shutting the other person down.
Exactly. It's a great tool for gentle negotiation in social situations.
Okay, so there is one other meaning for rather that we should probably touch on. It can also be used as an adverb, kind of like quite or fairly.
Yes, like, wow, it's rather chilly in here. Or, I'm rather tired today.
Right, it just means it's pretty chilly or quite tired. The movie was rather long.
This usage feels a little more formal to me. Maybe a bit more British English, although you definitely hear it in American English too.
I agree. You might not use it all the time with your closest friends, but you'll definitely hear it and read it. I was rather surprised by the results. It just means I was quite surprised.
So, two main uses. Preference with would rather, and as an adverb like quite.
You got it.
All right, so that was a lot of information in a short amount of time. Let's do a super quick 30-second recap. Sarah, you want to start with either?
Sure. Either is for a choice between two things, using either or it's used at the end of a sentence to agree with a negative statement someone else made. I don't like it either.
Perfect. And neither?
Neither is for agreeing with a negative statement too, but it comes at the beginning, like neither do I. Or it's used with nor for connecting two negative things, which is a bit more formal.
Excellent. And last but not least, rather.
Rather is all about preference. Usually, I'd rather to say what you want. And sometimes it means quite, like it's rather late.
And that's it. Either, neither, rather. Hopefully that's a little clearer now for everyone listening.
The best advice is just to try them out, you know? The next time you're having a conversation in English, try to agree with someone using I don't either or neither do I. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel.
Couldn't agree more. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. That is really how we learn. Sarah, thank you so much for breaking these down with me today.
Anytime, Zico. It was fun.
And a huge thank you to all of you for tuning in. For transcripts and more episodes, you can visit our website at englishwithzico.com. Until next time, keep practicing.